Hi Luke, how are you doing? Hi Eli. Give me just a sec, guys, that I gotta drop the link, and I mean, this injury encounter is already going, of course. Give me a sec. I'm building the Instagram story, by the way, that's what I'm doing. There we go. I see, bro. GL, don't make mistakes. Double hunting for always the same stuff. Yes, set the timer too. And we don't gotta activate the wild flute. And we're fine. There we go. But I mean, in the end it works, so that's what matters. By the way, congrats on the capture cards, bro. New start. For encounter, I'd love to see that. By the way, I started from 01 for Cresselia because I collected an encounter more the previous session. That's why. Bro, I'm vibing so much this playlist, by the way. Let's go. Hurry up. Being able to see this screen on the PC is just like something that like isn't understandable if you don't if you don't feel it on your skin. For encounter, let's go. Yes, sir. Can't wait to be seeing videos about it, bro. Give me a sec. By the way, yesterday I encountered a couple Stars kids. Not many, a couple. Epic and Gen 6 Mass Spirit, alright. Gen 6 Mass Spirit is a static encounter. By the way, where do you get Mass Spirit in Gen 6? You know, Ross? You didn't know it was available in X and Y. Or probably it is, but I don't remember. I don't know. By the way, bro, I really don't understand how is it possible that you own this much and you don't find anything. 2106. And the Dialga is going pretty fast too. Super curious to see which one of these ones will be the first one to get to 10 digits, actually. I mean, it should be the Dialga unless I find it, so what I wanted to say is, can't wait to see... No, like, yeah, which hound gets to big numbers first, actually, because in the end, if I find the Dialga, I can find... I mean, I gotta go for Palkia then, so like, it would be super behind. To me, I'm finding something before Alpha odds. Whatever round. Bro, I wish, I'm not even lying. I can't wait for Masquerain to be done. By the way, for multiple reasons actually, apart from being the worst one between the rounds that I'm doing right now, also because, as I was saying in previous streams, from now on, because of the fact that there are so many single rounds, or better, so many rounds that I can only do optimally in a single way, that I wanna do, there are so many that I wanna do that I will have to drop down a device in every single new legendary journey. So just like, for example, when I'm hunting for the birds, I will be triple hunting for the bird and single hunting for another thing. because there are so many hunts that I want to do as single hunting sessions, and considering how I'm approaching the single hunts right now, I'll never be able to do them, because like I'm doing them just as a sort of filler, just what I was doing, for example, for Riolu when I was hunting for Darkrai. I was hunting for a second Darkrai. I didn't have another Platinum, so like I just slapped the Riolu there. Then it became a Dratini, and this way the point is that like when is that thing even happening actually? Like it's not that I go for this type of things like this often. So considering that also I will also be single hunting for that thing that already doesn't happen often, I'll never be finding anything. So all of this to say that after Cresselia, whatever hunt I will be doing, it will most likely be followed by a Masquerain on the layout. Whatever hunt, whatever like trio or quartet, for example, I'll be going for Dialga Masquerain Giratina from Sinjoh. I will be doing the same thing that I'll be doing for the birds, so dropping a device to give some space to another single hunt, and that single hunt will actually be Masquerain. Problem is that Masquerain isn't the best as an hunt to be paired to those ones, but it got the priority because I already started it. Also Dratini already started it, so I could give the priority to it too. Like I will do like what I feel like doing probably, but Masquerain would still be one of the top ones, so I gotta do it. So the first it shines, the better it is. Of course. But you can apply this thing also to the other ones. For now, I'm looking for applying this concept only to like these type of hounds, so the legendary birds, just like trios and stuff that is actually longer than just like a single phase, you know, so something that is a guaranteed multiple phase. But I wouldn't be doing it, as it is right now at least, I wouldn't be doing it for hounds that I can phase with, sorry. So like for example, if I'm hunting in a route in which I got a 50% target and a 50% chance of phasing on something, I wouldn't be doing it, so I wouldn't be triple and one, I would be quad hunting into it. Just because a feature that a single hunt would be adding to a layout in which I'm going for legendaries, so Pokemons that got 100% encounter rate, so you're always encountering them, you know what you're finding. You don't know when, but you know that it will be it. By adding a single device, so another round, you still have a little bit of the question mark, you know? You don't know, you feel like that the next one will be the bird, but then if it happens that it is the other one, you still have the surprise, and your brain still is like, your brain still knows that you actually can have a surprise of a shiny appearing, you know? For example, right now, like my mind isn't set on any shiny find. Like if I was quad hunting for Zapdos right now, like I would know that at some point I would be finding a Zapdos. That's what I meant. So I feel like that adding the single hunt to an hunt that I can already phase with would be a waste of potential that could be used for other layouts. That's the summary. Dialga check. And also in the end there are so many trios and quartets that I want to do that like, I don't think I'll be struggling this much. But yeah, as I was saying, pairing Masquerain to the birds or to whatever soft reset hunt, I don't feel like it would be the best, even if it would still be okay, but it would be better to pair to such an hunt like a fishy encounter hunt in my honest opinion, because the problem of the Masquerain hunt is that like I always have to be hunting there, like I always have to have my hand dedicated to the device, always, because the encounter, I'm getting 20 encounters per hour for this hunt. Every time the Reaper runs out, so I gotta use the Reaper again. The only free time that I have is when the Masquerain appears, alright? And he is doing also the Intimidate animation, so I got even a bit more time. But when it comes to like a fish, in the end you got like regular encounters, kinda like I mean, depending on the game you're hunting in, but you're kind of getting encounters, right? So, for example, right now the encounter is appearing, so I have time to move my hands to another round, etc. So that is way more optimal. That's why this one wouldn't be the greatest for a pair to the birds or to whatever soft reset hunt or to whatever hunt in general. But this one, because in this one, like, two devices, like, I'm not doing anything. Another one is being controlled by my right hand, and the other one the left. So this one is perfect. That's why I'm begging for it to shine in this journey, bro. Right now, I can't tell you if this Masquerain is more tedious than Cresselia. I wouldn't say so. But trust, like, I don't know if you ever tried to do an hunt that got an extremely low encounter rate. But they are proving, alright, like, they are tough, actually. But I would 100% say that, like, Masquerain is worse than going for a Raikou in Advanced Soulsilver. That's the level of this sound. To my eyes, at least, and to my hands in particular. Because the only thing that makes Cresselia be worse than Mask is that I gotta actively check the map. So I always gotta be staring at the screen. That is something that Raikou and Entei don't have. So that's why. And they are even faster than Mask, so... Oh, by the way, there is the rubber band. It isn't... Of course, the pink rubber band, bro. I hate it. Anyway, 13 already on Cresselia. Today we're going pretty smooth, actually. An encounter per minute, kinda. It's pretty clean. But I got one goal and one goal only for this journey, and it is Cresselia shining before the end of the year. I don't care about anything else. If I'm not finding anything, like, it would be sad not to find, like, even a single Sinjoh in Pokemon before finding Cresselia. Like, I'm really relying on, in the end, if you combine Masquerain and Dialga, like, put together, they are doubling the Cresselia number. So, like, the chances of finding something and ending the first season on something that isn't Cresselia are pretty high. So it would be pretty disappointing if I was finding Cresselia before even at Dialga, but no problems, actually. Because the Sinjoh hounds are hounds that are super versatile. Every single time I'll be going for a roamer, I'll be abusing of the Sinjoh hounds. That's why, like, sometimes I feel like I wish I'm not finding it so that I can keep the hound, like, for the future. But in the end I got 3 Pokemons, and I've already been starting, like, I mean, to think about other hounds that work the same way. So just as the Wailord, for example, in Ruby, or like other stuff that you don't actively have to play for it. So, like, for example, whenever I'll be finding Giratina, it will be the last one. I can still go into, if I need to, into double Wailord, even if it, of course, isn't even comparable to Sinjoh now. That one is way worse. But still, I'm still getting encounters for free, even if they are few, but still encounters. And that one will be the hell of an eternal hound. But at least I won't have to do anything. Dialga check. 15. Dialga check. Bella sala. Good evening. $17. Finally, a masquerain encounter. Free encounter, bro. I'm collecting many today. Nice. Musk. All of them with the box, right? It's pretty good actually. New subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you enjoy. Very nice, by the way. GG's. Free encounter, bro. I'm vibing it. $19. Dialga check. Doesn't feel great to be spending this many money actually, but needed, bro. Another step toward starting to double round. You know that, right? Trincana. Right. (21) my years of age too. 21 Savage, everything. Itesh, bro. I don't think I even realized it actually. No, me too. Me too. Me too. Like, as I told you the previous time, I really don't understand how is it possible that every single time such an accurate thing happens to me this way. Coughing in that phase, that coughing being that meaningful to me as a reclaim, being also code and also being my second longest ever round, so it is in my top 3. No, literally. I genuinely didn't think that there could have been anything that was better than Larios in at least 2 or 3 years when it comes to a peak moment in a live stream for me. Because in the end, like, these events are like rare. And bro, I just did the math for it, and it is 1 in 200,000, 291,000. These are the odds of finding a coffin in that place and catching it. And I calculated it just because I was thinking about how to build the thumbnail, and I inserted that feature in the thumbnail for now, but I'll be uploading the video in probably more than a month, so I will have time to think about the best thumbnail. But then if you combine it to like it, I mean, like, there is a part of the percentage that can't be calculated, that is like beside the 290,000, and that part is of it happening in that phase that was that long, that was my second longest ever round. That is another coincidence. And bro, I got 2 coughings in 8 phases in that place. The video will take me so long to upload and to build it too, because like I'm starting to write it down right now, and it will be super long actually. I have like a specific idea in mind, but I will not say anything about it. You will see when it will be out. Yeah, don't worry about it, Tash, don't worry. Unfortunately, I will be uploading a video in a long while, actually, because right now I don't want to be dedicating too much time to editing videos, and I don't want to be cutting down streams. So I still want to focus 100% on the streams, and this kind of this spare time that I have will be spent on the video. Then at some point I will be intensifying it, but not now. Also because the more time passes, the more are the ideas that can come up to my mind for it to be even better than how it already is in my mind. Because honestly, yesterday, I mean, every single day, like I think a little bit about it, and I try to script something down about it. And before this afternoon, that I took 2 hours off from what I was doing just to actually visualize what I wanted to do, because I really didn't know how to build it, because there were multiple options in mind, but I wasn't seeing them like working at all until I got one that I'm writing down right now, but I'm just at the start. Yeah. The thing that to me is the most annoying is the part in which I have to talk. So like, and for this video it will be literally like almost the whole video. So in which I gotta like record my voice like off camera actually. No, like on camera but off stream. So like not part of the stream. So just a sort of like part of the intro, you know. And in the end, the intro for that video, if it comes up how I want for it to come up, will be like me talking the entire video, like kinda, almost. And I hate doing that, so it will take me a while. It will be super long, actually. Not the video, but the part in which I talk, I mean, because of that. But yeah, I lost the encounter. Deserved, I wasn't paying attention. Of course, the moment I was like touching my eye, anyway. I lost it again. I just don't know how to hunt. There we go. 58Ks, bro. Congrats. And GL to Luke. Brother can't be, so chill. Just accept that you're unlucky. Dialga check. And 14 for Mask, and it is not Elon. Another Mask. Yeah, it's extremely brutal actually. By the way, I mean, Total 5Ks as your highest is clean. My longest from a single device, 71 hours, was Dialga 23. That's it, but in the end I haven't even been hunting from a single device this much, so makes sense. And I mean, I was single hunting for Dialga, but I was triple hunting at the time. I was like hunting for all Dialga and people up. $27. Dialga check for 50. Yeah. Welcome back, bro. I have the same duality inside me. So, is there still like an amount of encounters that you would stop at without this shiny? By the way, at some point, I guess it will be my turn to get to those numbers for one of my hounds. Hopefully not a double encounter round, and I really wanna see how it evolves. $28. Dialga check into 52. 29. No way, bro. You're not doing that. Bro, you got to 100,000 encounters with a single one and then you're accepting defeat by adding another one. There's no way. Dialga check. Do you think so? Might be. I wasn't thinking about it, but might definitely be. In the end, you said you're encountering, you're doing 100 encounters per hour. In an hour, I am doing 35 for Cresselia, kinda. 20 for Mask, so 55. I'm doing a bit less actually. I think I'm doing like 30 for, no, a bit more than 30 for Dialga, probably 40. So like we should be on the same amount of encounters per hour. But I mean, I'm hunting only 3 hours per day. So, but I mean, 100 against 100, kinda. And overall, you got a bit of advantage. You just got like 54k of advantage. Bro, really hope for you to find it first. Another mask. Something that I'm super curious of is like how the clip of these finds will turn out to be. Because in the end, like these encounters are so long that I might be saying like so many things that are super weird and they will have to be included. That's how it works. So I'm extremely curious actually. Of course, like in the exact second I touch the grass, there is the repel is not available anymore. Hi Jizzy, good afternoon. Thank you so much, to you too. Let's say someone finds something today. And I bet on it not to be Salter. I will give you now my next predict, bro. And it is not about the encounters, but it is about the day. I can tell you, it will be found during a Saturday when you are at work. I don't know if this Saturday, the next one, or the one after, but it will be at work. Bro, iconic. Bro, 3 freaking working days for me to realize that there was a shiny Volcarona on my screen. What I mean. By the way, bro, like, Yamas, Cofagrigus, and Volcarona seem like so long ago, and they were just like 3 months ago. Already 3 months ago, by the way. Alright, then next week. $36. At this point. At least there was this Dark Mountain double week as a sort of recharge. At least. By the way, 2025 jail be like until 40 cent shinies for 40 cent shiny for 4 months with no results. $37. By the way, really, I can't believe I set as my target a 1 in 300,000 and I found it in 2 weeks. The crucial thing was that that one was the freaking target, like that one could have been a Slugma, but it was a coffin. You can't be like, I'm not one of those people that actually believes in like fate and that bullshit actually, but bro, like what am I even supposed to think to after such a thing? Like what is even happening to me these days? I mean, not these days, like, bro. Oh, so you're really, you're really looking for another one. Do you have black too? Or white too? Because if you're not teaming in an early, you can find them for not even too much on Vinted. 38. Italian Soulsilvers, only the cartridge, you can find it for 40, from 40 to 43, shipping included. But no, like if it gotta be shipped from Italy to America, then no, shipping included. I mean, just the cartridge, so without considering the additional prices, 40 you can do it. With the box, but even a bit less than 40, you just gotta be waiting for the good deal, you know. But you can find it for sure. Like I bought multiple for that low. With also the plastic box, like 55, stuff like that, like 50. With the cartoon box, without the Poké Walker, it happens to see some for like 100, 105, 110 with the Poké Walker. $160 with the cartoon box, of course. But I mean, the prices aren't fixed. Like they move a lot. But like overall, they are very cheap. So in 1 hour, no, so far I hunted for 56 minutes. 56 minutes, I got 39 encounters, pretty good. But on the other hand, I got 18 for Masquerain. That is, I mean, the average. One. By the way, are you collecting games in multiple languages? I remember that WOD was doing so. I don't remember if you were doing the same. Were you collecting like a game of every language? Dialga check. 66. I was referring to Luke. Alright. By the way, I can't wait to be seeing a pink Arceus on screen, because it means that I'm going for Palkia. No, by the way, it is not true that I can't wait, because I don't think it looks this great actually. It would be looking way greater if it was regular. But I mean, bro, like, imagine. There is no way I'm showcasing a regular Pokemon. And in fact, the Shiny God helped me and shined in the first stream. Easy as that. Easy. So yeah, I collected 43 in 1 hour. I was close to my goal. That should my record. That is 44 or 45 in an hour. That is so much actually. But I checked one of my, like the Azumarill video, the Weezing video that I had in the past year that were like together with a Mesprit, were paired to a Mesprit. And I definitely understood why I was only collecting 25 encounters per hour. Many times I was taking like little pauses of seconds because I wasn't streaming, and it is fair. And also, like, I was doing the double encounters in the start mountain that in the end required like a little bit of time in the end to get the encounter. So in the long run, you're wasting encounters. If you combine it to the lack of attention, fair enough. But I would have never expected to be like getting like even 10 more. Shiny Typhlosion is so good, but the whole trio, like in the last phase, is extremely respectable. All of them. $44. By the way, Luke, can you tell me, because you tried it, like I don't remember right now, if you insert if you go for the GBA insert slot in the start mountain for Magby, in the double encounters, which are the Pokemons that go down in percentage? Are like Slugma and Camerupt touched? Because that one is the one that I was thinking to for the next year. I mean, one of the ones. Because the only problem is that I'll need 2 additional leaf greens. That is annoying because I only have 2. And unfortunately, you can't find Gligar. I don't understand why you can find Magby but not Gligar in the inside. Or you can also find Gligar. No, you can't. Don't remember. I'm pretty sure you can't. I know that. But bro, I want a Magby, so, and I still want a Slugma, so level encounters are entertaining. They lose 4%. Alright, so Slugma becomes a 1%. I gotta cook some ideas for it. Not that I don't like a 1% Slugma, bro, but I mean... Considering that, I mean, if I was able to get away with 8% for Magby without touching Slugma and Camerapt, I would have thought about committing into a couple leaf greens just for the insert. And I gotta understand actually if it works, like if I buy like a fake leaf green and I insert it, if it gets written as a leaf green actually, because I don't know that, and it would be broken, bro. Like you can get away with fake leaf greens for €5. And I mean, I would be buying the 2 leaf greens just to sell them after the hunt, literally. So at this point, if I'm also ruining Slugma, I might consider like just hunting in the outside, quad hunting. So 2 emeralds, 2 leaf greens, so double Magby, double Dagger. But then I'll get to a point in which I find one of those 2 and I want the other one. And then what? Gotta split the hunt. I mean, we're talking, after what happened for Coughing, I shouldn't be saying this, but we're talking about like years in the making, so. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, if he got a console that can combine the GBA games to the real ones, bro, ask him. Well, it is it would be broken. As a thing, I would also be buying the fake emeralds at that point, and I could code out for Gallagher and code out for Magby for free. The point is that at some point I will have to sell also those ones, because I mean whenever I'll be done, like I don't want to have the useless stuff. How do I sell it, bro? But I mean, you mean like, but why though? Like, how does it even like understand? They probably are seen just as injected Pokemons, might be, from Pokemon Home. Because also the injected ones shouldn't be. But I don't even like. I have no clue. Like, how do they check it? How do they check that it got generated from a PC or from a fake game and not from the real one? And doesn't this basically mean that you can't move it to home? Because I mean, like, to move them to home, don't you have to move them from generation to generation every time, and then you get to Pokemon Home? I always thought it was this way. Single Dialga check, it seems. All right. All right. And I mean, then you can move it up to Pokemon Home, but I knew that Pokemon Home was actually also seeing Pokemons that were cheated, and you couldn't move them. Like I mean, I still didn't even understand if you could even like move these Arceus that I'm using right now. But I mean, I don't really care. But the point is, if it is able to understand this one, I mean, it was hacked in the end. If at the beginning there was a problem from moving a Pokemon to a game to another, I mean, from moving a Pokemon from a fake cartridge to the, I mean, with the Pole Park to another one, there is a problem that gets written from the game, that if it is written from the games in Gen 4, it must also be written from the games in Gen 9. I don't know to which generation Pokemon belongs to, if it belongs to any, I don't know when it got released. But if there was a wall already in Gen 4, I see it tough not for it not to be there also in Pokemon Home. Two encounters? Crazy. An hound that I really wanna get back to, a type of hound, are the fishing hounds, by the way. I got so many in mind. By the way, excursus, like this didn't have anything to do with what we were talking about, but I like fishing. It's cool. Real. Fishes are cool. Bro, I built an entire quest dedicated on water type Pokemons, but the fish encounter rounds will not be part of it. Because I can only single out for them. Apart from the fact that it's green, actually. Because my plan for that layout, whenever I'm hunting for something in my water quest, that is just like an extremely random quest, or is something just to link everything that I find. Is just like starting, like double hunting for something and double hunting for another thing, put together in a single layout, both of them fishes or stuff related to the water, and then once I find the first one, I go quad into the other one, and then my little session is done. So like I'm collecting 2 phases and that's it. Didn't let us trade. But you didn't try to move the Pokemon from cartridge to cartridge in the same generation and then move it to the ballpark. You tried from Gen 3 to 4 directly, right? So from the fake cartridge with all the fake stuff to another fake cartridge, but it doesn't matter, I guess. But you didn't try to move it to another Gen 3 game first, right? Do you think so? But what if I extract the file and I inject it into one of my real cartridges? Then I would be able to move it from cartridge to cartridge. Because I would be... there would still be a bridge. Oh, Agdon. So you couldn't connect Earthgold to Platinum? Like, what was happening? Like, what actually was the mechanic? Like, what was the problem? You couldn't interact with the other player, or like there was a problem? Like, I don't know, you were glitching during the trade and crashing. Like, what was happening? Because that's strange actually. Because I had a platinum copy that was fake back then, and I was able to move the stuff. Oh, alright. Weird. So like you were able to like fully connect to Platinum, but when you were getting to the trade screen, you weren't able to. I mean, what was that? Like you couldn't select the Pokemon you wanted to exchange because it was fake, or you couldn't get to the actual screen. By the way, there might even be that not all the fakes are the same. Like even like there might be that like there are multiple ways to fake a Platinum game, and probably that one got a problem with it. But that's weird actually, because I mean, doesn't this mean that the game actually got a function that is different from a real Platinum? And if it is fake, like it should have been. I mean, it should be coded in the same way actually. And that's why every single time I got asked if a Pokemon could have been found as a shiny in a fake cartridge, I always said, yeah, it can, because the game is actually the same, but the game kinda isn't the same if there is this problem. Alright, blue screen and crash. Weird. Did I count the mask encounter? Yeah, I did. I mean, it gives you like the blue screen with the error written like all over the screen, right? That stuff. I mean, I don't remember if it actually makes the game crash and you gotta restart the game from the menu, or it like makes you to like go back into the room. Actually, I don't remember. But if it's that screen, I got it. I read about like stuff like that happening, but so like, I'm not an informatic or stuff like that. I don't know. I don't study that stuff, but I don't think that thing is related to the code of the game. I think it's just like not how. I mean, like bad functioning of the cartridge itself that probably wasn't built correctly, and the game was giving that issue. But I don't even know if my theory works actually, because if it is something that always happens when you open the bag, I don't know that stuff. I don't know that stuff. I wonder how these errors even come up actually, because why would they? Like, I've always imagined that stuff just as someone like that was actually copying out, like, I mean, the whole script of the game and then just like inserting it into something like I don't know, pirated stuff. I don't know, and then it wasn't working properly just because the pirated stuff that you were using was just like probably low quality or stuff like that. I never thought it was like a problem with the actual ROM. By the way, what is your plan with the Japanese Platinum? When you get it, do you wanna just play through it and keep the other one to Mountain, or the opposite, or none of these options? Alright. And do you wanna like commit all the ounce in the platinum in the Japanese one, or you just wanna split them? So like sometimes you hunt in one and the other one you hunt in another one. What I'm asking for, like, what I'm asking is like, is there one file that is the main one that in which you want all the shinies from, and the other one is just like, I don't know, the AirPods. I'm this close to change them. I can't find this model anymore, by the way. I would have to buy the like one of the newest models, and I don't like it. There's a friend of mine that got the same AirPods as me, but from like way more time than me. Bro, there is one of the two AirPods that got like a life of 15 minutes. Problem of these things is that like you use them like this much, and also because of the case, like you use them like this much over like when you hang out, etc. That like at some point they're gonna like they are getting damaged, even if you pay like the biggest attention to it. That's just how it is. The more you use them, the more they got the chances of being dropped. Easy one. The first one is always the building confidence phase. The other one is chill. I'm talking as if I know someone had actually built mines, but I didn't. But I mean, that's how it works. Turbo confidence in the other devices. By the way, if you like to hunt on multiple devices, why didn't you buy more than two? If you already know that you will need them. I mean, assume that you need them, because I don't know. Maybe you just want to hunt from two. $58. Do I have to lower the volume of the music? If I have to, tell me. Hi Alejandro. Good evening. By the way, I'm gonna lower it a little bit. By the way, I asked, why didn't you buy already more than 2 capture cards? If you think that you, I mean, I don't know if you want like more. Alright, yeah, by the way, it is true. Like I hate when the playlist like sometimes is super high and the other one it isn't. But anyway. So yeah, that one was my question. Like, why didn't you buy more? 59. Fair enough, fair enough. But if I can ask, like, how much did you pay for just the capture cards? Because I really don't remember like for how much they were going for back then when I bought mine. Because I mean I already knew that I was buying the regular DSs. That one wasn't. I mean the DS is already like pre-built in, so. Alright, fair enough. Very good actually. Dialga coming soon. Me too. I'm not even lying, like I feel something here is shining before Alphauts. And I feel Dialga too, but we'll see. Let's see if my boy betrays me. By the way, I genuinely think that Dialga, honestly, like I never thought about which one is the, in my honest opinion, and objectively don't work together really good. But what I see as being the best looking shiny, objectively speaking, so like following some criterions that aren't like my tastes. And I never thought about it, but Dialga is 100% a contender actually. I generally think that, I mean, the biggest contenders that come up to my mind are probably Dialga, Weezing, Suicune. And Giratina too. I honestly think that Dialga is above the other two. Like my scale is like Dialga, Giratina, and Palkia. But I think that both of them three are tier S. But Dialga is tier S plus, in my honest opinion. Yeah, super fair, super fair. Do you think that Victini might be one of the contenders? What do you think about Victini? Even if I was trying to build an objective list, so just like amazing Pokemons, like amazing colored, etc. I don't know if Victini is up to standard. Probably Feraligatr is. But for example, like in my honest opinion, Feraligatr is a boneless Dialga. I agree. I don't see Dialga and Giratina being any better than it. For example. I genuinely think that also Tentacruel might be considered one of the best looking shinies ever done, but I'm slowly listing the ones that I think are, that I'm in my top 10 best shinies actually, but Tentacruel is amazing. 72 hours. I completely agree with Greninja being an insane shiny, but if we are talking about literally like the tier S plus shinies, I don't know if Greninja is in. To me, like a shiny to be above tier S, gotta have like multiple colors that work very good together and with the Pokemon, and like with also like even the, I mean also the link that those colors got with the previous colors matters, and also the link that those colors got with the environment that you can find the Pokemon in, for example. So that's why I wouldn't consider that one of those. Like for example, bro, Delphox. Delphox is above Greninja. Like I prefer Greninja like 100%, of course. But if we're gonna talk about the shiny form, bro. Yeah. And it was super close actually, but if you gotta compare, for example, Greninja to Delphox, Delphox is literally like a witch, alright? And got the perfect colored witch, just as Greninja got the perfect colors of a ninja, so they are like, they work together, they are paired, like they are drawing in that spot. Then there is the color combination that comes, and bro, color combination of Delphox, like are we even talking about it? Is insane. And Greninja is just like total black. Like buff the tongue, but I mean, like I think objectively speaking, Delphox got more. Also because like the more colors you got on, the more the probability is that the Pokemon doesn't look great. So if a Pokemon looks great with those many colors on, there is like more value to my eyes. That was the encounter, bro. Alright. $63. For example, another tricky situation to my mind is like 0-0 against Lugia. We were talking about it like a couple days ago. There is no, like, I love Lugia, bro, but 0-0 got those two colors, and those two colors is insane on 0-0. It got like so much on, so much. I don't know, like to me that one deserves tier S plus by following the criterions that in my honest opinion should be followed. Like it has everything. Those colors are just perfect. It does, and also, bro, like silver and gold put together in that way for like a fire type Pokemon. No, is it fire? I don't even know. It is like flying. No, it is fire. It's not psychic. It is fire. No, it is fire. Because there is Lugia. It is tricky about like that stuff. So. For example, when it comes to a Pokemon as Cresselia, to me Cresselia is a tier S shiny. Is it a tier S plus shiny? So does it deserve to be one of the contenders for like a potential top 5 of all time. No, in my honest opinion. Because it got like a very great color combination, but I don't know if it's that peak, you know. Because in the end, like, it got great colors, but could have it been better than how it is? Honestly, what do you think about a Cresselia, instead of being yellow in the part it is yellow, being silver, just as OO? And having just like unsatured colors on. The same colors that you got right now as the shiny form, but yellow turns into silver and the other ones are like less vibrant. What do you think about it? I think that a silver Cresselia would have been still like azure and like purple, but silver would have been tier S plus. A pumping silver. Dialga check. No, I would never turn it into red at all, I agree. This a card doesn't suit her. Hi Tiago, good evening. Let's go. Easy. What a good occasion to get back to shiny hunting, isn't it? Or back to the crabs. Dialga check. Almost to 25. I love seeing these Pokemons getting higher and higher every time. I mean, why not? $68. Finally, bro. Go for it, Duke. Let's go. Real. Banger playlist, bro. $72. Almost 25 on Dialga. But where we go, I mean, important not to forget, we got 2 other sessions on these, apart from this one, and then we're back on Psyduck for 1 session. And we were at 4Ks for it, weren't we? Probably 5, I was doing 25. Don't remember, but I'll be getting back to 3 hours. I can't stream for more than 3 hours now. $73. By the way, trap beats are just something else, bro. Impossible not to vibe. That was the encounter. Terrible. $25 on the Dialga. There we go. We started from 24.04 or stuff like that, I think. So I think we should be doing like, I don't know, like 500 per hour probably. Like also, I mean, the timer is a bit messed up for the Dialga because the first session I was on a single Dialga, so it makes sense. But yeah, it is like 50 per hour, kind of, yeah. Bella Verzi. It does, bro. By the way, I mean, I decided to change the playlist also because of your suggestion, by the way. It was real, like it was too sleepy, the previous one. So now we will be settling on this one for a little bit and then I will see. Real shit. Honestly, when I was hunting for Cresselia before the Star Mountain, I wasn't feeling like that one was that sleepy. When I actually took a break from it and I went back to it like before starting the stream of yesterday's stream, I realized. $74. Let me see, I started from... No, 24 for Dialga, so I'm collecting like 40 per hour, kinda. Yeah, I did like 2 hours, yeah. Pretty much. Fair enough, so 40 for Dialga, I would say 35 for Cresselia, and 20 for Masquerain. So if I wasn't double hunting for Dialga Masquerain, Dialga would have the same pace. Makes sense. Single show off for Dialga. There we go. By the way, both of them were calm-natured. Also, Eli told me that I'm finding mask before. I don't know if I vibe it, honestly, but I would pay all my money for it to happen first. And I think if I'm like done with this one, I never tried it, so I never tried this setup, but I would like to try and see if I can go on with Dratini. So Dratini / Dragonite, the one that I started when I was on Darkrai. On one of the 45 Darkrai's that I went for. But I gotta see. Honestly, I think like it is doable. Like, why not? And even if it isn't, like even if it's not optimal, it would still be faster than Masquerain. But I will see, because when I hunt for the fishes, single hunt for them, I used to use my right hand. So like I keep the console on my right, and then I do the other round on the left, by still using the right hand, but on the left. This time, like I would need to have it on the left, actually, or because like right now I'm super used to hunt for a Romer with a single hand. So like I never touch the Cresselia device with the left hand. The left hand is only for Mask, and the other one is for Cresselia. So like having to move Cresselia to the left, like I would get used to it in like one stream, but I'm liking being able to control the entire device with only one hand. Like I got my hand spread on the device, and I'm doing everything. It's cool. Nice. By the way, GG's on Defiance. You have been finding many, actually. Encounter 78. By the way, like, did you find the monkey before like hopping on stream? By the way, I love monkey, bro. Clean. No Dialga. Alright. It does. Oh, literally now, alright. I thought you found it like during the afternoon, or and you were just sending it now. Bro, like, let's go. By the way, like super quick counts actually, like 40, like 400. The previous one, like Rarita was also, yeah, 1,300. Oh, free, bro. Nice. And you're moving into what? Honestly, it really depends on like how you cook them. Like, I don't really care about the part of like, I don't really love chicken at all. Like, I never liked it at all actually. But I mean, I eat it every day. Like, anyway, I eat it every day. Sorry, but like I understand everything depends on the recipe. Actually, like the part like is not the point to me, at least. Last repel used now, so of course we will be using the repel and then finding a single source kit and we'll be resetting the file. No, I mean not the file, the game. That's good actually. It is the best type of meat you could ever eat. So that's very good actually that you like it. I've been eating chicken. I've been avoiding it for a while. Then I started dieting in September 2023, and since September 2023 I eat 300 grams per day. Source kit, and we can reset the game. On to the next one. No, also, bro. I mean, I have a backup, but the file that I'm playing from for Masquerain is my main platinum, bro. Like, there is everything there. I mean, not everything, cause I moved that file to another cartridge that I have in American, and that one is the older right now. Just because I mean, I'm stuck in this lake right now. So yeah, that's why. But and also like, cause so I like the little diary that you can have in like Sinjoh. Actually, not really liking it, but considering that you can skip it. So if you save, you can skip it. Like, instead of the freaking weird flashbacks that you can see in Gen 3 that are weird, bro. When I'm doing an hunt, I like to keep the diary open without over saving the stuff. So that I can see it is cool, like I like it, but I mean, I'm not resetting, so that's why I'm keeping it, and that's why I moved the entire file to another cartridge, so that I could keep like moving the Pokemons to my main platinum without having to ruin the Masquerain stuff. Anyway, all of this to say that no, I'm not resetting the file, bro. There are all my shinies here, even if I already backed up the file. Bella Luca, good evening. By the way, bro, I'm not listening to the music. Let me connect. By the way, I should be counting the encounters that I'm doing for Sarskid. No, like that one would be counted as a random shiny, bro. I don't care. I'll never be counting them. But I think I am on I would say from 20 to 30 encounters for Sarskit. Because like at the beginning of the hunt, I was at some point like I was super unfocused and I was like stepping on so many Sarskits. So I'll show it. Free encounter, there we go. 81 for free. Dialga check. Oh, by the way, there is my dog here. Oi, up. Little break from mounting. She wants to be pet. Okay, dog. She is 3. The 16th of January. That's a cap. That's a cap. Another encounter for Mask. She's literally an Entei, bro. Yo. Oh, by the way, true. Tell me everything about it. I saw the starters because Swampy sent them. Bro, like I only got the water type wrong. I was really vibing Empoleon actually, but I mean. But what after that? Are they giving to the starters some megas? $83. All right. And like, bro, how do they work? Like that's weird. Is there like any reaction time for like your? I mean, you like, bro. Bro, real-time battles are. Interesting. huge. That's something that I would have never expected. Like, it seems tough to build such a thing actually. Like, you gotta structure it like. But does it mean that also the competitive is built that way from that game on? Like, how does it work? So this seems pretty similar to a move that they did also. I mean, not they, that Konami did for Yu-Gi-Oh! By the way. I don't know if you are familiar with the game, but like basically there is a platform that is just as popular as Showdown is. That is just free and it is like it is not automatic. Like it is just as Showdown literally, but not automatic. So you gotta do every single move. So you gotta place the card on the board, send it to the graveyard, etc. And then to compete with it, Konami also Konami, because it is not from Konami, but Konami then released what is the name of that thing? Hold on, I never played it, so because I mean it was not worth it because you gotta I mean anyway, what is the I don't remember the name of the game, but there was a game like at some point, probably 2 or 3 years ago, that like everyone was playing on, and I don't remember the name of anyway. But it seems like the same move literally. Yeah, Master Duel. Yeah, that one. Because there was Duel Link previously, but Duel Link is just like doesn't have anything to do with the actual game. But yeah, Master Duel. Yeah. That in the end didn't solve anything because people were still playing from. I mean, on Dueling Book, that is the actual game. Honestly, like I agree when it comes to, in general, when it comes to this type of like evolutions, I always agree, because at some point, like unless it wants to be just as a, I mean the copy of the previous game, just like with different Pokemons over and over, like if you're not changing some mechanics, you gotta change some mechanics, alright? Like it's gonna become weird if not, even if people would still be buying it, of course, but just as the iPhone, for example, or whatever phone, you gotta add new features or change the previous feature into something that is cooler at least. So I see it changing. I don't know if I mean, honestly, like I'm not saying that I'm confident. Like I'm not saying that, oh right, that's huge. The game needed it, incredible. But what the game needed was something different, I guess. And it is different, and it is interesting. So if they build it correctly, it is interesting even more. No, I will not be reading the manga, bro. At all. What else, by the way? Another Masquerain? By the way, honestly, like I I agree with Rebos, like what he wrote on the Discord. Like, why did they choose like 2 starters from Gen 2? I mean, if it went, I mean, it's not mandatory to pick different starters, but they gotta have something in mind for, I don't know, for one of, I mean, Chikorita / Tordile in particular, because like, why wouldn't you pick Empoleon at that point and just keep going for different generations? I don't know. That thing, like, I don't understand. But like, if they do it, there is a reason. So probably they want to keep Empoleon for something. Probably Empoleon is the point. Like Empoleon, I mean, I'm assuming that it would have been Empoleon, but it might have been not Samurott, because there was also Sandboy, but it already got picked. Could have been Squirrel, actually. Probably they're keeping them for other things in the future, who knows. Hi Swampy, good evening. But are they releasing the game also for the previous Switch or only for the new one? Because sometimes when, I mean, Sony was dropping the new like PlayStation, they were still, I mean, weren't they like still dropping the games also for the previous one? I remember that when I got Call of Duty Ghosts, that was the one that I was playing first. It was also available for PS3. 88. Alright. Yeah, I agree with this. So yeah, like there is nothing that could go, like in the long run it would be good actually somehow. Like this was a step that was interesting for them to take. A Rizzler King. I mean, are you saying that the other days I don't? I mean, in the end, catching that coughing kind of increased the aura, I'm not even gonna lie. No voice, bro. Seems like I went like to a concert every day, considering that I have no voice every time, but I don't know why. Oh, so I didn't say the release date. Was the encounter? There we go. In the end, like you can apply this thing to even to the jump that there was between Gen 5 and 6. So like, of course, Gen 6 like had an insane graphic, but still wasn't the peak as like the one in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, for example. And like there was still room to improve it. And fair enough. The point is the jump. Like, once the jump is taken, then the future will make it be good. If the company is a good company, and we're talking about the Pokemon company, bro. So, the expectations are high, actually. $90. I think it's because of the arcade, even if there even is one. Like, what do you mean? I mean, the arcade came like a week ago, bro. Probably that one played a role in the coffin catch. No, I won't be waiting anything. Like, I will just go fully into the catch. If the fate wants me to catch it the day after, fair enough. So the midnight passes. If it doesn't, fair enough. Honestly, I would like to catch it the day I found it. So I mean, even if it is the 20th of April, I would still prefer to catch it that day if I found it that day. But if the midnight passes, I have no problems, of course. But it wouldn't be a birthday shine. Like, to me, a birthday shine is when you find the shine. Like, if not, you could actually be finding the shiny egg, like hatching it during the birthday and waiting 1 year, and it would be a birthday shine. It is not a birthday shine, bro. So yeah, basically. And also, in the end, like, if I'm finding it at, like, I don't know, like 11 p.m. Like, I wish I was catching it in 1 hour, bro. I love to set up the catch, then, like, bro, blasting the die balls, like, it 100% is taking more than 1 hour. Also, because, like, when I find it, I will be probably frozen for 15 minutes after I found it, in which, like, my brain wouldn't be able to understand, like, anything, I guess. So there we go. No, I don't have a Switch. The only consoles that I own are Nintendo DS's and a PS4 that barely works, actually, because I can't insert the freaking discs. I don't know why. And like, it started to be this way out of nowhere. Like, at some point, like, I just wanted to turn it on because I wanted to test a game that I had to sell, and like, the game wasn't getting inserted. Right. Bro, I got the PS4 because I mean, that was the console that, like, existed back then when I got it gifted. By the way, when are they dropping the new PlayStation? How many years have to pass? Give me a sec. All right. '92. '2021 already, bro. I mean, now that I think about it, it makes sense actually. Bro, 2021. 2020, bro. It's getting worse at every message you write. But was it dropped before COVID or like in the meanwhile? By the way, in 2020, I was actually playing with the PS4, and I mean, I didn't have in my mind that there were people that could have been playing. Probably, I let it work. Like, I was playing Warzone, right? So like, I know I can actually match people with that are playing from the PC, but oh yeah, there is the cross play kind. It should be the name, right? So I should be able to match people from the PS5, yeah, 100%. But I didn't know there were actually. I kind of thought it was like it came out after I dropped the game. September 2020, I think I was still playing Warzone actually. Don't remember when I stopped, probably 2021. I think that during the second quarantine I was playing again, probably. By the way, what happened to the PS4? We might have gone through the same problem actually. I can't put the discs anymore into it. What happens to yours? 94? We're already almost at the end of the session actually. I'll be able to go on a little bit writing down the coffin video. It will take an year, bro. The second arc. Literally a shiny hunting journey, bro. I mean, it was the beginning of my shiny hunting journey, so let's go. I think I would have started, like, I mean, I was not one of those ones that actually really didn't know what to do and picked up the consoles and picked up the old consoles because of the quarantine. Like, I picked up the PS4 because of the quarantine, yeah, but not the DS. I'm 100% sure I would have done it anyway. But I would have never played Warzone again. No, I would have never like played Warzone for the first time if there wasn't any quarantine. Probably I would have never touched the... Because the point is that I wasn't playing alone. I had two friends that, I mean, like, we got a group and one text us telling us, guys, like, you gotta download it and play. And I was like, alright. By the way, going from the online multiplayer of like Call of Duty to Warzone was probably I got traumatized, unironically. When you're like so used to playing multiplayer, like in which you literally like I don't know if you've ever been playing Call of Duty, but basically like during the online matches like deathmatch, like team deathmatch and that stuff. Like what you do, like you if you're using a weapon, you already know what is the amount of bullets that actually kills the opponent. Alright, so like you're like just like firing those amount of bullets and you're just leaving already, like without even it being already dead. You're just rushing away already, and just to go and kill others. And bro, I was literally doing the same thing on Warzone, and like I was like doing it. I was not even killing it. I was just like dropping some bullets, and I was leaving, and then I was getting destroyed because like it didn't die, and like I couldn't get you. Like the first games were like a torture, literally. Bro, but the game is insane. Warzone is insane as a game. No, by the way, I didn't mean it. I got COVID. Actually, I never got COVID myself, but there was still the quarantine. Anyway, new subscriber. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed. By the way, yeah, what I was saying is that like you're just used to the bullets that you need to kill the opponent, so you just leave and it still didn't die, and then the bullets just like enter the body of the opponent like after 0.5 seconds and you're already left. So like I was doing the same on Warzone and I was getting obliterated. And I was going crazy actually with my friends. Like we were in a call and I was like, bro, bro, I still remember it, bro. It's a torture. But then at some point I understood, like I got used to it, not understood, because I knew it, but like my hands were doing another thing, you know, like I knew that I had to do it, but I was already leaving still. Real. I've never got too used to the jumps, etc. Because I've been playing Black Ops 3 not a lot. I never played Infinite Warfare. I don't remember if Black Ops 4 came out before Warzone actually. Did I count the Cresselia encounter? I don't know. Anyway. I'll count it. See ya, Tiago. See ya. Have a good night. Have a good night. I don't remember if Black Ops 4 was before Warzone, but there weren't the jumps in Black Ops 4. I think you can just like, drop the adrenaline and like heal yourself. But I never played Black Ops 4 and not even like Infinite Warfare. But Black Ops 3, like I played it not too much. But I played a lot Advanced Warfare actually. I liked a lot that game. One of the most skilled Call of Duties ever in my honest opinion. Like the jumps were extremely difficult to control. And then there is Black Ops 3 that probably is the most skillful game I've ever seen from Call of Duty actually. Not that I've seen this many, because I stopped at Black Ops 3, but that game was like very fast, like very difficult actually. But yeah, like I didn't have too many problems with the jumps and getting used not to jump anymore, because I already wasn't jumping too much. Like I was jumping a lot in Advanced Warfare, of course, but the game I stick the most to was Ghost. Sorry. So you can jump there. So yeah, it was the version of the BAL-27. No, it was the version of the... No, not that one. Bro, I don't remember the name. I gotta Google it, but I got the weapon actually. Give me a sec. ASM1. Yeah, that one. I didn't remember the acronym. Broken that one. But I was a fan of the BAL 27 should be the name. That one was the most broken one in my honest opinion. Yeah. Obsidian was the name of the version probably. There was the Infernal one and the Obsidian. I think I double counted the Masquerain encounter. Yeah, that one. Those two weapons were the most broken ones. Let me try and think about the other ones, but I've only been using those ones literally. Yeah, it was broken, but I think it was the Obsidian Steel one, the best version of the BAL. I didn't have any, unfortunately, because you had to pull them, bro. It was cool because it made you grind, but bro, I wasn't finding them, bro. Yeah, I am. By the way, I don't know the English translation of those weapons actually. I do know some, but oh yeah. No, yeah, bro. Real. No, by the way, let me Google. I wanna check like all the weapons again. Like, hold on, because I was using this one a lot actually. Now that I think about it, a lot. It was broken was actually. But bro, like the last time I touched this game was 2018. No, 2018. I was already in high school. I was playing this game in middle school, so it was 2016, 17. Let me see. KF5, and that's it. These ones were the broken ones. There were also the shotguns that were, bro. But I mean, it was. I didn't like to play them actually. Anyway, 99. Not too many broken weapons, but the broken ones were broken as fuck. Like for example, already in Ghost, there were way more that were broken. Like almost all of them could be used. Like if you knew how to use them, were broken. Actually, I wasn't. I've always loved to stick to like specific weapons and that's it. But not only a specific one, like a specific one for the category. So like if I was talking about like the snipers, I was picking one. Even if there were two, the L115, I loved it, but there was the USR that was way better in Ghost. But I loved both, so I was playing with both. Then I loved like too many weapons in that game. AK-47, the Honey Badger, the Reaper, but I didn't have it, bro. I was picking it up every time when I was playing. By the way, last encounter for Mask, last encounter for Cresselia, 22. That's it. Let's collect the last encounter for Mask. It will take 43 working days. Real? True. I mean, let me collect one more at this point. Let me destroy my spirit. No, that's it. I got Masquerain. By the way, almost to a cool number for Dialga actually, 25, 26. Anyway guys, that's it for tonight. Go for it, Leo, go for it. Let's go. Guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for being my company. Tomorrow, yeah, I should be on. I will. So I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good night and find many shinies. See ya.